Welcome to Wellness Corner. I'm Joshua. You may have seen me teaching Tai Chi classes or talking at last week's live virtual forum. Some of you may have missed it, but you can watch it at SteubenCountyNewYork.org/OFA. It's pretty good if I do say so myself. But this is National Fall Week. It should be National Fall Lifetime, but we're giving it a week. First, though, let's take a side trip, trip to the casino, which is designed to make lots of money for casino owners. The house gets 95% of the reward. You get 95% of the risk. This is called really bad odds. But what if you had a cheat sheet that reversed those odds? Heck, even I'd go. There's no guarantee, it's a gamble, right, that you won't fall. But you can greatly reduce risk. The reward is life without a walker, wheelchair, getting in and out of cars, up and down stairs, playing with your grandchildren. Each year, tens of thousands of people 65 and older die from falls, and many of those that don't experience an instantly, permanently damaged existence. A senior in this country goes to the ER from a fall every 11 seconds. If you're on 4 or more medications, risk is highly elevated. The cheat sheet. Daily movement. Simply walking, especially outdoors, preferably in a park or nature, 20 minutes or more, every day, as in every day, tilts the odds in your favor. Stronger, sexier legs, better balance, improved agility and reflexes, and a sharper mind. The best, safest, if not the most exciting way to build legs that won't let you down is don't just stand there, stand there. And that's what we're going to teach you to do today. But first, if you're participating, please make sure your health and environment are safe to do so. No socks, no slippers, preferably a non-carpeted surface. And remember, you can stop and rest anytime. For those of you that are overweight, you may want to step hip width apart. Those who aren't may want to do armpit. But the important thing is to have the feet perfectly straight. Okay, now go ahead and look down. They're not straight, are they? How did I know that? Because this is what we normally do. And it doesn't feel natural to do this, but this is actually unnatural. We want the knees and toes in alignment. So go ahead and look down, make sure you're on the same line. You can use a line on your floor or the tile if you have them, and railroad tracks if possible. Again, hip or armpit width, whichever is more stable for you. You're your own best personal trainer. Now, we want to bend the knees just a little bit. We're not doing deep squats. We're not going there. So the knees are forward, the hips are back, as if you're putting you-know-what in the middle of the chair. We're not going to go that way, just like a high stool. Knees forward, hips back. In your mind, the tailbone points down, straight down to the rear of the heels. The lower belly is soft. That's what we wanted, right? Soft lower bellies. We want the chest in, back out. We don't want to do this. Apologies to the military. We want to be a little hollow here and have the back gently rounded, the shoulders gently rounded, not drooped, and a little bit of air under the armpits, just maybe a ping pong size, just enough here. We don't want to be this. Your palms are holding a very lightweight volleyball or soccer ball size ball against that soft, relaxed lower belly. If you really want to add a little more connection to this, remember, it's very small. You're not squatting. You're just bending the knees a little bit as if you were about to sit. Imagine that your right fingers are touching your left toes. Imagine your left fingers are touching your right toes, and you can feel the curvature of the ball. Elbows are down, knees are out, hips are back, and you just want to stand here for a few moments. Now, you may have noticed that the bottom of your feet are getting heavy, called gravity. You can't beat it. You might as well join it. You want to feel light energy coming up. So just like a building has a strong foundation, the way not to fall is to have a strong foundation and a flexible, nimble, aware, light energy upper body. You notice a lot of people as they get older, they get more and more and more and more here. We want to reverse that. So go ahead and just exhale. Just letting the breath out. Did you notice your knees went a little more forward? That's good. You want to drop the weight from the hamstrings, and if this doesn't sound too weird, soften and lengthen the muscles and tendons in the quadriceps. You just want to relax. You don't want to be, oh, I can do this. But anytime you feel you need to stop, simply come up, but do not ever, ever, ever lock any joints, particularly the knee joint. Now, I know, I mean, I don't know you, but I know all the time you waste on TV, all the time you waste on your phone, that you've got 30 seconds in the morning, 45 seconds in the afternoon, maybe a whole 60 seconds at night to do this. The key is to do it every day. The more you can do it, the better. But anyone can do this. You can do this while you're waiting in line at Tops. You can put your hands on the shopping cart so it doesn't look too weird. So this is the first move of the two we're going to learn today. It's simply standing properly. Now look down. Are your feet still straight? That is key. The moment you start to move out like this, it may feel a little better, but you're starting to put weight on the knees, and they weren't designed for that. Your knees are a weight-bearing joint, not a weight-transferring joint, not a weight-bearing joint. Now, the next move is very similar. You're just going to move the feet a little farther apart, so it's more like you're riding on a horse. And the palms, because the elbows drop on the knees, the palms are resting on this big, lightweight, beautiful red, white, and blue beach ball. And everything else stays the same. Feet straight, knees forward, hips back, belly soft, chest hollow, elbows down, air into the armpits, except your fingers aren't touching your toes anymore. But they're resting on this ball. That's what gives them the shape. And again, exhale. Just relax. Let the weight drop. It wants to go. Let it go. And again, it's not a contest with your ego or your girlfriend. It's not how long you can do it. It's how long you can do it properly. So whenever it feels too much, and it doesn't take much, just come back up, exhale, but don't lock the knees. So again, just to review, thank you so much for joining us. We hope to do more of these, but in 2 words, don't fall. The advantage of doing something like this is if you do fall, your risk of injury is radically less because your reflexes are better, your spatial awareness is better, your legs are stronger. So it's a win-win. So again, feet are perfectly straight on the same line, knees forward, just a little bit of a bend. Hips back, tailbone down, belly soft, chest hollow, air into the armpits, holding that lightweight ball against your soft lower belly. My teacher, my Tai Chi teacher calls this sitting while standing, sitting while standing. We're standing, but it sort of feels like we're sitting. And you just relax. You're not on your phone, you're not watching TV. I know, it's a little boring, but you're only doing it for 30 seconds every now and then. And the next position is very similar, just a little wider. Elbows drop on the knees on top of the beach ball. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, you can always contact the Office for the Aging, and they can direct you as needed. Thank you so much.